What's going on, everyone? Welcome to BiteSizeMining, brought to you by the Bitcoin Pub. Today I want to revisit a topic I covered in my very first video, and that is return on investment. And maybe you're asking, why do you want to revisit this? And if you've watched that video, you know that I like to revisit my return on investment every couple months or so, just in case the market changes. You know, we went through a really big doubling in November and December on Bitcoin, and now we've come back down quite a bit in January already. So I like to take a step back and I like to look at what the return on investment is now. Also, the reason why I want to revisit this is because the GPU prices have skyrocketed. All of a sudden, GPU prices are almost twice as expensive as they were back in June, August, that time frame. So how has that affected newcomers to mining? Has that changed the ROI? I think it has, and I want to show you the spreadsheet I put together. And if you would like a copy of this spreadsheet, please feel free to email me, and I will send you a copy of this Excel spreadsheet. Email me at bitesizemining@gmail.com. It's that easy. And I will send it right over to you, no problem, no fee, no nothing. I just want you guys to have this information in your hands so that you can do it and you can change it any way that you would like, so that you can be better informed about how you're to calculate this return on investment. So let me show you this. Alright, here is the spreadsheet I put together. Nothing fancy, nothing super fancy, but I want to show you guys what it looks like as far as your return on investment starting now in January of 2018, when Bitcoin is at $10,000, almost $11,000, when GPU prices are twice as much as MSRP. So let's take a look at this. So if you're looking here, I've got Team Green, that's the NVIDIA team, all right, and I've got Team Red, which is the AMD team. All right, so personally, I like NVIDIA. The drivers, the updating system is so much easier for me, but that's all preference. Some people like the AMD, some people like the NVIDIA. It's whatever you choose. Honestly, right now, I would choose whatever you can find in stock because they're nowhere to be found. So let me get into this. So I cover the top GTX series that are out there right now that most people are looking to buy so they can get started mining. So I've got the GTX 1050, the 1050 Ti, the 1060, 1070, 1070 Ti, 1080, 1080 Ti. And then on the Team Red side, I've got the 380, 470, 480, 570, 580, the Vega 56, and the Vega 64. If you notice here on the columns, I've got the cost of each GPU. And where did I get those prices? I got those prices, most of these are from Newegg. Some of these prices I couldn't get on Newegg because they don't sell it anymore. And those were like the 380, the 470, those types of things. So I had to go to other places, and one of the places I stopped by to see what the price was for the Vega 56 was actually now in stock. If you haven't checked out nowinstock.com, they actually track where GPUs are being sold and at what price and the last time they were sold at and whether or not they're in stock. So for those of you who are new, who don't know where you can get a GPU, where the GPUs are in stock, check out nowinstock.com. It's a great tool to figure out who's got the GPUs. And so you can see I put the prices in here, and one of the things that really caught my eye when I was doing this was down here, the 480s are more expensive than the 580s. But you can also notice that they're almost on par with profitability. Now let's get to the profitability column here. The profitability column, the WTM, that's what to mine, okay? So what I did was I went to what to mine, and I put in one GPU, and I figured out what coin was the most profitable. I took the coin that was most profitable, and I used that as my profitability calculator. So this is a 24-hour period of that card mining the most profitable coin. Okay, so this isn't coin specific. This is just giving you a general idea. And again, what I want to stress to you, I put 2 points down here for you guys. Okay, one is these prices don't include tax. Okay, tax is different everywhere, across every United States, across every country. So when you're looking at this, don't forget to add tax. Okay. Also, second thing, profitability changes all the time. As I was pulling these prices, the profitability was changing. So just keep that in mind. The profitability is going to change due to the price of the coins, you know, the value of the coins. It's going to change due to the difficulty, everything like that. So that's another reason why I calculate my ROI as much as I do. So I've got 2 profitabilities in there, you can see. So I've got one for what to mine, okay, and I've got one for NiceHash. And you may be asking, well, why do I give the 2? The reason why I give the 2 is because I want to see I want to add as much data to this as I can, right? Because what to mine is sometimes correct and it's sometimes not. NiceHash takes an average, you know, they're gathering all the information from all their miners and they're averaging it out. So you get like an average cost across all the miners. Now, everyone's going to be different though. The reason why I say that is because overclocking. People can change their overclocking, get a little bit more hash rate, a little bit more money, and a little less on the power side. The other thing that I have not included here is your electrical cost. Now, I know that's probably going to upset a few people, and that's fine, but the reason why I did not include the electrical cost is, one, that I do not think of the electrical cost as an expense. I think of the electrical cost as a dollar cost averaging, right? So as you're investing into Bitcoin, I hope some of you, if not all of you, have also incorporated dollar cost averaging into your system of investing into Bitcoin and other coins. Not financial advice, but it's good. It's a sound way of getting into the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market is daily cost averaging. So that's how I look at my electrical costs. Whatever my electrical cost is, say it's $60 a month, whatever I'm investing monthly into Bitcoin, I just take that out. You know, so if I'm investing $100 into Bitcoin every month, that $60 electrical fee, I just say, okay, well, I'm not going to use that towards my dollar cost averaging, so my dollar cost averaging goes down to $40 or so. And then also, the good thing about the electrical cost is I don't pay a fee. I don't pay a fee for buying that Bitcoin or that whatever coin it is, right? You don't pay the fee. Like if you did Coinbase and you wanted to buy Bitcoin, you're going to pay the 1.5% fee. So this is a way of kind of getting around a little bit of the fee. So that's my explanation about why there is not the electrical fee cost in here. Okay, so back to this. I went ahead and I pulled all the data, all the profitability from NiceHash as well. So we have 2 data sources, what to mine and NiceHash. And I've gone in here and I've done the quick calculation on the days. So here you have the column for what to mine, what the ROI is on the what to mine, and then I've also got the ROI on what NiceHash shows. So you can see here for the let's use for example the 1080, right? So using what to mine. So if you were to constantly change what coin you mine every day for what's most profitable, right now you're looking at about a 200-day return on investment. If you use NiceHash, you're looking at about 191 days. So there's a balance there, right? And you can see that's not always the case. It's not always the case that NiceHash is more profitable than the most profitable coin. This could have been the coincidence that what to mine and NiceHash were almost on the same page or so. So again, I'm taking 2 different data sources. I would go as far as just saying average it out. Now, this is not your only way that you've got to look at your ROI. That's just the GPUs. You still got to get all the other components so that you can even run the GPUs, right? So what I've done here is I've broken it out for system components, so that you guys can enter the numbers of whatever you want, whatever you end up purchasing, or what you're looking at. I know these numbers may look high or low or whatever, but do your own budgeting as far as your system. Trying to get around paying a whole lot of money. Like, I know a lot of people, the operating system, they don't want to use Windows 10. They would rather use Linux. They would rather use Simple Mining. There's all kinds of different operating systems that you can use to escape this $100 fee. Okay, so play with this a little bit and do what system build you're looking to do. All right. So then straight across, what I've done is I've added in the system components cost plus 6 GPUs, and that's where these numbers right here, that's where these are coming from. Those are the system cost here times 6 of the GPUs, and that's how I come up with that number. Again, there's no tax in here. It's all just straight cost. And then I'm averaging, my ROI is actually averaging these two numbers here, all right, and then multiplying it by 6 so that you get the same amount over 6 GPUs, right? So then this is what it changes your ROI to. So if you looked at the 1080, right, we were looking at the 1080 earlier, 91 days on NiceHash, 200 days on What to Mine, and you come over here and you look at what the price is, or what the total ROI days are, and you're at 234, and that's averaging. That's taking NiceHash, that's taking What to Mine, averaging it out, multiplying it by 6, so you end up with 234 days for your return on investment. And then after that, you're just making money, right? So what can you expect? Well, you can expect in the next 234 days about $6,453.87. So think about that afterwards, right? Think about your profitability after your ROI period. Don't just think about your ROI period, how fast you're going to get your money back, but also think about how fast you're going to start gaining money after you get your ROI. So for instance, at 265 days for the 1080 Ti, you're going to have made $8,845 or $47. So if you start to look at this in like a year span or twice your ROI, 2 times your ROI period, you're actually looking at making more money by going with the 1080 Ti. You just have a longer return on investment period. And so you can also see I've done the Team Red down here as well, and we're looking at their most expensive card, you're looking at 244 days versus the NVIDIA's GTX 1080 most expensive card, you're looking at 265 days. So again, guys, there's all kinds of different variables. The ROI is going to change every single day. I want you guys to be educated about this. I want you guys to dive into this, dissect this spreadsheet. If you want it, let me know. BiteSizeMining@gmail.com. I'll send it right over to you, no problem. And you can dissect it. You can add to it. I would love to see people add to this spreadsheet. We can post it on the Bitcoin Pub. I'd love to get everybody so that we can really build a very informative tool for all our newcomers. We're getting a lot of newcomers coming in wanting to start to mine, but they don't know how much money they're going to make, what their ROI is going to be, where to buy the GPUs. There's all these questions that are out there, and guess what, guys? The GPUs are I have no idea. Nobody knows who's going to have a GPU tomorrow. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you could please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and hey, I'll see you guys on the Bitcoin Pub.